trouble at a transfer point. The story is one you'll only see here on News 3 tonight. Good evening, I'm Eric Frocky. News 3 learning some of Madison Metro's 50-cent fare hike is being used to help curb crime-related problems at a busy and troubled transfer point. The night team's Maria Guerrero live in the News Center. Maria.
Hi, Eric. Metro's security budget includes money for surveillance cameras. It's also paying about $25,000 to provide police presence at a specific transfer point. This constant hustle and bustle might seem chaotic.
It's not a bad job, not at all.
But Madison police officer Andre Lewis says it's actually pretty calm compared to last spring.
There's a lot of gambling going on, a lot of fighting.
Hoping to curb increasing problems, officers like Lewis stand watch at Madison's South Transfer Point during peak hours for trouble.
Excuse me, gentlemen. What bus are you two catching? 16.
Ensuring riders like 13-year-old Chandrell Evans are waiting for a bus home after school and not just hanging out.
Ain't nothing really wrong here. Fights happen here from time to time, but it's not as bad.
Last month, surveillance cameras captured this fight between young girls. Despite the incident, South District Captain Joe Bala says the strategy of putting an officer on site is working.
It never was intended to be a long-term fix down there, but the impact, it's definitely had an impact. We've seen a 50% drop in police activity.
The calls dropped from 226 last year to 112 this year over the months of May through August. But compare those numbers to the East Transfer Point, which had just 16 calls, or the West and Northwest transfer points, both in the mid to upper 20s. The South Transfer Point's 112 calls continues to be the highest in the city, with another change coming.
When the colder weather sets in, our data indicates we probably don't need somebody there every single day.
Police are cautiously optimistic this stop for thousands of bus riders won't return to what it was.
It was dangerous, yeah. I do feel much safer now since the police officer is present. Not only for me, as well as my kids as well.
Not a day goes by that I work this transfer point that someone doesn't come up and thank us for being here.
Having a police officer stand watch for 4-hour shifts is a joint effort between Madison Metro, the school district, and police, who all meet regularly. Now, one big change involved students. Last year, the South Transfer Point had 5 different middle schools drop off about 500 students almost at the same time. Now, just one middle school drops off their students there, Eric.
And, Maria, we understand that position will end when the weather gets cold. What are they going to do in the winter, and afterward, will they bring it back?
Well, they certainly plan on it, Eric. During winter months, police will be on standby to send someone there whenever there's trouble. They do want to bring it back next year, so long as Metro pays for it.
All right, News 3's Maria Guerrero on the night team tonight. Maria, thank you very much.